Okay, so we've got Lindsay here, who has just done her first event in like ages, because she's not been able to do any OCR or anything else because of injuries, but she did Hyrox today at Birmingham.
Yep.
So tell us first of all, Lindsay, what was the general atmosphere like at the event?
It was really good. It was well organised. There was a nice buzz around all the stations. It was just a generally nice place to be.
Any rocking music playing?
There was a good DJ. It had a good taste in music today, for sure. Yeah.
What was the encouragement like?
Encouragement was great, guys. We all rocked up to see Scott running first at 11, and generally everybody was just cheering you on, whether they knew you or not. They were cheering you on. Even the runners out in the course were kind of like keeping you going and trying to keep you going. So yeah, it was nice.
And what event did you do today?
I did the doubles, women's doubles with the Jane today.
Cool. And what was your favourite station?
That's a good question actually. Probably the lunges actually was my favourite.
The lunges? Oh, I don't know if many folk. Don't know if many folk will agree with that. Okay. Alright, let's come to Laura. I know she likes this type of stuff. Alright. So, what was your overall feeling towards the event today?
I really enjoyed taking part today. I went for fun. I went to suss out live events. I went to see what it was like, what the judging was like, how strict people were, to potentially do it myself in January. Awesome. And went for fun and had fun. It was good.
Good to see you drinking some celebratory wine there as well.
I was trying to hide that.
Laura.
Fanta told me to.
And you did the doubles as well today, didn't you?
I did, so with a partner who wasn't able to do a lot of training because she was loaded with a cold, and I'll tell you, a learning curve, because as someone that knows they can run, I try and go too fast on my run, and today I let Meg take the pace, and I held back a wee bit, and every station I turned up at I was fresh and good to go on it, rather than turning up and having to take a breather and gear myself up for it. I was ready to run with it, so lesson learned, go slower on the run.
Awesome, good. Right, over to a volunteer. So we had three volunteers today. We had Lauren, Vanda and Claire. So what was it like from a volunteer's perspective?
I've volunteered at quite a few events, whether it's been road races or obstacle races, and this was by far the best experience. It was well organised, it was an awesome setup, it was a big huge venue, but from the moment we walked in we were well looked after, we had really clear instructions, and the atmosphere was just pumping from the start. There were cracking tunes, the MCs were great, they were encouraging the volunteers, they were encouraging the racers, and it was just a brilliant overall experience. In fact, I enjoyed it so much that I am signing up for Manchester tomorrow.
You got that? It's official. What did you get for volunteering?
You get a snazzy yellow t-shirt, which isn't quite as bad as it sounds. You get shorts, trainers and a free entry for a next Hyrox event. And I would say, if you're not sure whether you want to do Hyrox, I would probably volunteer, because it's a nice, safe and enjoyable experience, and it lets you see what actually goes on, and you see how enjoyable it is and how achievable it is for everybody as well.
What a great promotion.
I know.
Alright, so Jake's up here. I'm not sure what Jake wants to talk about his unfortunate injury, but in general, what did you think of the kind of Hyrox vibe today? Or the event?
I love a good vibe. I thought it was great. Kind of from start to finish, you could feel the sort of atmosphere as soon as you walked in, and it was good I was out last of our race. It was actually good to sort of cheer everybody around and see the different stations and stuff like that, and kind of pick other people's brains as well. So I thought it was great. It was clearly a well run event, and if anybody was thinking of doing it, I'd sort of highly recommend. And the good thing is you can do the doubles, you can do the relay. There's other, you don't have to go full on sort of
singles,
all in out, right away. So
cool. Alright, good stuff. Working out. I'm just so impressed how well behaved people have been in the background. Clearly you've not ordered enough to drink. I was expecting like total rowdiness and stuff. Right, so Scott, as he's drinking his can of gin and tonic. I know for you as well, you're a bit disappointed with your how it went for you today, but overall, what's your thoughts? Anything to add?
No, it was a really good event. I think what Vanda said, try the volunteering, because I think people are probably scared that there's nobody going to be like me there.
Yeah.
You know, and going pictures, there's people of all shapes and sizes.
Aye.
You know, the publicities for the super athletes, the superhumans. There's people, you know, give it a shot. You know, I run, but I'm still skinnier than every other guy, and even I think, oh, I can't push those weights. So go and, if you want to try it, you might have doubts, but give it a shot. Check videos, do a volunteer, and you know, all else, do a doubles, do the mix relay even, and just give it a shot. You're not going to lose a thing about it. So
Good stuff, good stuff. All right, there's a snazzy yellow t-shirt you get for
Snazzy yellow t-shirt.
for volunteering. Support, not just volunteer, supporter. So Lauren actually, just coincidentally, all of our volunteer team are on the wall balls at the end, which is maybe the best place to be. And Lauren just happened to be judging me, which is quite funny. So anyway, how was it for you, Lauren?
It was really great. I mean, we were there at 8:30 this morning, and even then you could feel the vibe. We were right in front of all the music, so you know we weren't active all day, but you could still enjoy the atmosphere. You could dance along to the music, you could take part in it, you could be part of the atmosphere as well and help create the atmosphere. So no, and I think, you know, as Scott was saying, you know, volunteering takes away the fear, and you can get inspired by other people and seeing how other people were able to achieve today. And you know, the very last lass who did the wall balls, she had virtually all of the volunteers round about her cheering her on. There was just the biggest whoop when she finished. And you could just see it helped her get over the line. So to volunteer, I think it was fantastic. And I even met some wee guys that had helped out, that had sort of encouraged. When I was out at lunchtime, they were like, "Oh, thanks very much for doing that. You know, you did really help me out at the end," which was fantastic day.
Good, good, nice one. All right, so Jules, what event did you do in Hyrox today?
I did the doubles, ladies doubles or women's doubles with the lovely Louise, who's already winging her way back to Scotland. But yeah, it was phenomenal. There's no other word for it.
And how did it maybe a question I'll ask, like, how did it compare to maybe doing it at the farm?
Different atmosphere because it was indoors for a start.
Yeah.
The running track being a loop was quite different compared to what we're used to doing at the farm. The sort of stations were quite far apart, so the transitions took longer, and I think we were all kind of judging our times from what we've done at the farm, but you have to take into account that the transitions take longer. But it was just the atmosphere, the music, the people. It was just amazing, absolutely amazing. And yeah, I'll be signing up for Manchester tomorrow as well.
Oh yeah.
I really loved the ramp as well.
The run up
That was
to
a great
sort of
way to
finish was
finish
just
our race,
amazing.
Jane, I don't know if you want to be in this, but anything. So Jane's just walked in, but have you got anything to say on today? What you enjoyed or didn't enjoy? You're allowed to.
There's nothing I didn't enjoy. Absolutely loved it. I think Lindsay and I had a great time, and I'm so chuffed. I think I've actually smashed my burpee broad jumps.
Jane took the lion's share of the broad.
You're rocking. That's what I saw you. Actually, you're rocking them.
And absolutely loved it. Things I thought I would be worried about, that didn't happen, and can't wait till January with Lindsay.
Yeah, cool. All right, so guys, I think the only thing I would maybe add, because everybody's kind of covered a lot of good stuff there. I think the event lends itself to supporters coming as well a lot, because you've kind of got the outer track, which is the running, and then an inner area, which is the stations, but there's almost like a little walkway in between the track and the station, so you can be right up and close and supporting your friends and family and stuff. So I think that's pretty cool as well. So the next event, guys, is in Manchester. I think it's the last weekend of January. 29th of January, so hopefully we can get a even bigger group.
Two buses.
A bus load going down to that. That'd be pretty cool. So no matter where your fitness level's at,
Totally.
I think
100%.
everybody, or age. I think everybody could get involved in this. Even if it is volunteering, which is a great starting point as well. So it's all right. So anyway, I'll be quiet now. And all right, bye bye.